Hi, welcome back to Smart Ways to Live Well with Nuview Nutrition. We're here today with Amy, and Amy is actually an employee at Nuview Nutrition. She's our marketing director, and she is going to share her story today with her journey with stage 4 colon cancer. So welcome, Amy.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. I got hired a year ago, September, and had no idea, not only working for a great company, but how much you guys would impact my life and my health. I started on the journey in September to get healthier and had a wonderful tailored nutrition plan for myself. And then, lo and behold, in December, got diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And that was obviously very significant. When we were at U of M for the consultation, all of the doctors had us in tears, preparing myself and my family for all of the side effects associated with chemotherapy.
Right.
And we were all in tears. We were all crying. We were upset. I thought I'd be bedridden for 6 months. And lo and behold, I breezed through chemotherapy.
Right.
I didn't have any of the side effects that they
So let's
told
talk
me
about, when you started with us in September, right? You started on your customized nutrition plan.
Yes.
And you started changing what you were eating,
Yes,
right?
I think one of the biggest things, and that you explained to me even before we knew about the diagnosis, was how deathly sugar can be.
Right.
And through the nutrition plan, I was able to eliminate almost all sugars. Thank goodness.
Right.
Not having any clue
That you had this cancer.
What was to be coming up ahead of me. And I feel like getting my gut cleaned up and everything going in the right direction, it set the stage.
Right, because it changes your environment.
Oh my goodness.
So it kind of like, I look at it like fertilizer on the soil.
Yeah.
Right? So really, it was kind of preparing the body for what you were going to go through.
Exactly.
And nobody ever wants to have that diagnosis.
No.
But if you're ever going to have that diagnosis, you want to be at the healthiest that you can be going into it.
Exactly.
And it was almost like a blessing in disguise, because it was just, it was so weird how it all worked out.
Yeah, it was so divine. I don't know any other words to describe it.
Right.
And of course, my journey's not over. And
No.
I was able, and Cindy will tell you, she knew I was going to come back to work, and I didn't.
I did.
And I thought, this is it for me.
Right. Well, even backing up to going back, let's go back to the day that, you were waiting for a colonoscopy, right?
Yes.
And it was a long wait. It was a
Yes.
couple months before she could get in to get this colonoscopy.
Right.
And in the meantime, we knew something was wrong, and we were addressing things the best we could.
Correct.
And you did a couple trips to the urgent care.
Yes.
And that was really of no help.
No.
And finally, I remember the day that you were so sick. And you were so sick and so weak. You had called a friend
Yes.
to come take you to the hospital.
Yeah. Yep.
But when she got there, you couldn't do it.
No.
They had to call an ambulance.
Yeah, it had gotten to that point of how sick I was.
But this was even a blessing,
Yeah.
because we finally got you to a place where they could actually get you a firm diagnosis quickly.
Oh, without a doubt. And again, I think the biggest blessing is that you guys weren't willing to stop until you helped me figure this out.
Right.
In whatever
Kept going at
way,
it.
shape, or form. To this day, because I'm still on oral medications. I have slight neuropathy in my hands and feet, which you're helping me treat. And then I'm just being able to stay on a cleaner diet. Again, I have a full head of hair. I wasn't nauseous the whole time during chemotherapy. I was able to function. I have 2 kids at home. I was walking my dog. I was just really, really surprised.
And your tumor responded very well.
Oh, yeah.
And as I recall, when they first diagnosed you, it was very grim.
Yeah. Oh, very.
It was very poor prognosis. It was just very grim. And I remember speaking to you and I think, no, you're going to be back to work, because you said, don't worry about it. If you need to fill the job, fill the position. I said, no, I'm not filling the position, because I know you're coming back. And The prognosis was grim, but
Yes.
the work you had done
Yes.
to change the landscape is why you were able to take the chemo with no side effects.
Yeah.
Very minimal side effects.
Yeah,
very minimal.
Oh, I'm not kidding you. It was very significant.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do 100% agree and believe that nutrition is the best medicine. Otherwise, I would have been bedridden for 6 months.
Right, and it's what it is it's a synergistic effect. When you have nutrition and a
Yes.
healthy host,
Yes.
it actually lets the chemo treatment or the radiation treatment do a more effective job with less treatments needed often.
Yeah.
Oftentimes that's the case. And there's studies upon studies upon studies that prove this. There's a great book called Beating Cancer with Nutrition by Patrick Quillen. There's also another great book that we use. It's called the 5 to Thrive Plan.
Yes.
And it just makes sense.
Well, you brought me, which is so lovely. She ended up you came to my home,
Yeah.
and you had a whole bag full of essential oils or the biomat, or she had given me a Reiki session with one of our coworkers at Nutrition.
With Missy,
Yes,
yeah,
with
the
Missy.
RN that does
Yes.
the Reiki.
Yes, and again, it supported my immune system. I was even around teenage boys that were having the flu and having the cold all winter.
Yes.
And I didn't get sick once.
You were able to keep your immune system healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and again, this is a continuum, and I feel
always
so
is.
blessed that you and Carly, who I worked with as well, fight for their clients so that they make sure they're feeling the best they can.
Right, and that's so important
Yes.
because again, everybody's journey is different. You did amazing, and now where are you at with all that? You're still in like
question.
one time a week
Yes.
treatment.
Well, one time a month, which is really nice.
Okay.
Yes, I'm taking an oral medication now. They have chemo in a
Yeah,
pill
in a
form.
pill.
I'm sure there's pill form for everything. And so I just recently started using the ionic foot bath because I feel like with all of the toxins going in, although they've done a world of good and they've saved me,
Yeah.
the residual that maybe
buildup.
isn't good for my body or my liver. So I go and have a detox appointment once a week as well, where I put in the
Where you
foot
come
bath.
into the office and do a foot bath.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great idea actually, because the chemo is designed to be poison to the tumor.
Correct.
But you really don't want it to be poison to the other cells. So you want it to do its job, but then kind of move it on out.
I will say though, my doctors at U of M were floored with how many of the tumors shrink so significantly. I was in pain every day, all day, and after the first chemo, the pain was going away. So it was
Wow.
already working and shrinking the tumors. So
And now the prognosis is very good.
it is, yes. I mean, it's something I will always, be leery of or watch over, but I know I have the tools now,
Right.
and I
right.
feel really confident with that, and my energy is such that I can, there was a time where I have to admit I was too tired to go to the grocery store and get all the right foods.
Right.
But
Then
now,
for a while you did a meal delivery service.
exactly.
I think it was all vegan, and they delivered meals to your home.
Yes.
So there's always ways that
Right.
we can promote healthy eating
Exactly.
in some way, right?
Well, you guys offer so many ways
Right.
to support the whole system.
Yeah.
Which is, so I keep tapping into
that's
that.
what we do.
That's what
We-
I
yeah.
keep tapping into
The
all of
whole
these.
person
Yeah.
and all of we have a lot of reach out to other practitioners in the community as well. So, if you need acupuncture, if you need
Right.
massage, if you need a
Chiropractor,
chiropractor, we are tapped in and have a network of practitioners that can
Right.
help.
Which again shows your true passion for making sure we all feel good.
Yeah.
And it was just perfect timing for me to come on board with
It really
this team.
was. Like you said, I think it was divine intervention.
Yeah, yes.
And now, Amy's back to work. She's feeling great.
I am.
Her journey's not over.
No.
But that's okay. It's just one day at a time. And we're delighted that you're back with us.
I know, I do.
And it just feels so good.
Yeah.
And we probably want to just mention too that we have our cancer series coming up.
Oh yes, I'm so
Yeah.
excited about that, and I have a few people attending with me.
Good, good.
Yes, and they're like, it's free? And I said, yes, it's free. You can come to the office once a week in October and learn about nutrition and cancer.
Yeah, so our cancer series is free. It's held at Nuview Nutrition, and anybody's welcome to learn more about cancer. You don't have to have cancer to attend. Basically, it's people that want to prevent cancer. You might be struggling with your own journey with cancer, or it's oftentimes people that are helping others survive cancer that want to come to this
Yes, I have
presentation.
some spouses that are going to come, and maybe they're the ones that cook the most. I don't
Yes,
know. But
and it's a 4-week series. It's all free. It's every Thursday in October, starting on October 4th. And you're welcome to join us if you want to learn more and how to heal. But thank you. Is there anything else you want to say before we conclude?
oh no, I'm just so grateful for this.
So,
You know, I couldn't have said that a few months ago, you know, maybe even 4 months ago, but you can always find a silver lining.
yes, absolutely.
And Nuview is definitely my silver lining.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And we were so blessed to have you.
Thank you.
And it's a learning process really for everybody.
Yeah.
Because again, each case is so different.
Definitely.
All right. Well,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for joining us today with Smart Ways to Live Well at Nuview Nutrition. And for more information, you're always welcome to visit our website at nuviewnutrition.com.